Okay, so we've come in and we've popped in our color and we're getting pretty far along. So remember I said you can use that Control Z or Control Alt Z and step backwards. But we are getting to a point where you're really pushing the limits of how much the computer can remember. If you click back too far, then it's going to file revert to the beginning. So I am going to come in and do a file save as. And remember, you're going to go to this PC and you're going to go to your account, but I'm not at school right now. So I'm saving to my pictures. So you're going to name it your name and then Warhol, because that's the project we're doing. And then this one is your monochromatic. You can type in monochromatic. I shortened mine with just mono. So you're going to click save. I already saved mine once. So it's asking me, do I want to replace it? And this is where you're just doing a discount double check to make sure that that's the actual name, and it'll make more sense when we do our second one. But yes, I want to replace that monochromatic. That is my updated version. And we are choosing a JPEG. When you do a JPEG, it's going to give you by default a high version for quality, but we want the maximum version, and then you hit OK. And then the attention to detail, you do want to go in and make sure that all of these areas are popped in with color. And remember, if this is your first one, then it's going to be a whole lot easier with this one once those colors are in, because you wouldn't necessarily have to come in and pop in all of these other colors in there once it's done once. And I think you did notice when I popped it in there that this circle got a little bit bigger. It does, since it's on a tolerance of 32, every click is going to sort of, if you're going in the middle, it'll be fine. But if you click again, it will expand that shape a little bit. So that is something good to know, especially when you're getting up into your face. You wouldn't want to have that color expand and kind of change some of those details in your face, because then it might start to abstract what you look like. So I'm going to pretend like I got everything. I'm not quite there. The last thing you do would be just another save as, or you can zoom out and just look, or you could zoom in and kind of look at making sure that you hit all of those spots. Like there's a spot there and a spot there. But the last thing you're going to do is that save as one more time. You can name this mono, or if you want to name it monochromatic final, just so you know that that was the final version of it. I just save it and replace that, and then hit yes. It's going to ask you which JPEG option. You're going to hit OK. Control 0. Okay, so that's my final mono. So the next one, you're going to choose another color scheme for the next portrait.